it probably would help when you record a video to clear space on your phone so that way 6 minutes into it we don't have to start over.
Yeah.
But here we are again.
Yay, to episodes 10 through 12.
It's already over.
It is. And seemed quick because they gave that three release format, which was great.
I can't complain.
You love and hate.
Because no, I don't hate it at all. If
Well,
it
it's gone
lasts for
now.
a month and
Yeah.
I get to watch like an hour and a half every week and look forward to like another movie coming out basically every
Yeah.
week, I'll take it 100 times out of 100. Thank you very much, Jeff Bezos, again. Kind of hurts my
Hope he
heart to
feels
say
my
that.
prayers.
But doing the 3-episode format, I think, is the future of
Yeah, I
releasing.
would love to see that.
I would too. I really
At least,
do.
if anything, if that's Amazon Prime's
The
thing.
anime industry is watching.
Yeah, please.
Come on.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Anyway, we jump right into episode 10 where 9 left off with Percy cocking his gun at Riley in the jail cell. And I think I personally wanted him to pull the trigger. How did you feel about it?
I didn't feel one way or the other because I didn't know who she was.
Doesn't matter.
Her name was on the barrel, and I was like, I guess she has to die.
Scott,
I was just waiting to see where the blood went, really. And then,
like, that's what I thought we were going to open to, like, bam.
and then when they took Riley with them, I was like, okay, is this going to be cheesy?
Some redemption arc of some
But it turns out, like,
killer.
she was also a victim of the Briarwoods, too. She was doing their bidding.
And she double-crossed him and left, and,
Yeah.
you know...
So
the
his
whole
hatred
acid
and anger
room-
to her is, like, not misplaced. But
Correct.
I believe them stopping him from killing her was probably also the right thing to do.
Because Cassandra was getting kind of on my nerves. I think she was like, no, don't kill her. Bitch, you've been tortured for years. But maybe not. She was calling her mom and dad. And that jumps us. They got Riley out of the jail cell.
And that acid scene.
Which,
How did you think it was going to end?
when you saw the gun, like Percy's gun pointing,
Yeah.
and another name was coming on one of the empty barrels, and then you saw who it was, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, what's happening? And then I'm trying to, like, get the camera to move faster, because if I was there, and I, like, as a character, I'd be whipping around, like, where is that bitch? And there she was, shutting them in that room. And, cool idea. I thought that was neat. In my brain, I was like...
And it
okay.
obviously wasn't her. She was under a spell from the Briarwoods.
Right, because then I thought, okay, she was young when she got captured.
And same thing with Vax.
Oh, yeah, he was just weak-minded, I think. And he's
Same
done it
thing,
before.
though. Same
Right.
thing.
So they were going to, Briarwoods grabbed them by their hands and walked them away as our...
It would have been more
Grog is-
impactful if she didn't get possessed and she thought like she just... I don't know, maybe it would have been
No,
more...
that she was, like,
as
doing
soon
the
as she
right
had to get her
thing.
jail-free card of being possessed, I was like, oh, this isn't real.
That was
Just
an easy one.
Go kill him and you'll get your sister back.
Right.
We're done.
We're done here. We got a naked Grog in that scene. I think he dove in to save everybody. And Riley did, too. When
And
she
your girl
jumped
Pike
across.
had to save him and heal him the whole time he was down there.
I think I might get Pike, like, tattooed right here or something. Because she's great. And
She is great.
I think... she plays such a strong character, and she wasn't even physically there.
And in that type of like a game, we'll call it, like Dungeons and Dragons, that
absolutely.
experience, you need a healer.
Yeah.
It's like paramount. If you don't have one, good luck.
Yep. And she does the role like, and she, as we saw in other episodes, she's failed. She can't heal everything.
Right.
But these were simple like wounds because obviously Grog has a thicker skin, we'll say. But the surprise, they get out of the acid room. Now it's hunt for the Briarwoods and Cassandra because now we got to clear up. That will clear up 3 barrels.
And that fight scene was pretty good.
I thought it was awesome. You saw a little bit of Taste of Keyleth. You saw, Grog, I really haven't seen him go fully, like, he doesn't win a lot.
For a second, I thought he wasn't going to be in a fight scene at all because he got knocked out before it started.
Yeah,
and
and
I'm like,
that's-
it's like where they took the Hulk out of the Avengers.
Yep.
Just so they had a reason not to say, well, the Hulk could just beat them in 2 seconds.
Right, now Grog is...
Grog's out of commission. He's not fighting. Now everyone else has to win. And then he actually came back at the end. Actually, when Silas died and is like, he's screaming and it's like panning to white.
Yeah, 'cause
it
it's burning
reminded
his
me
skin off.
when Gohan killed Cell. When he beat his ass and Cell just dissolves in the back.
Oh, okay.
It kind of reminded me of the same thing.
Oh, that's what
Anyway,
happened.
Just a
He-
random thing I thought about.
So Keyleth tapped into the sun tree and was able to get the created sun to burn Silas. And I thought Delilah was a vampire as well. Apparently not. She was still human.
Yeah, I assume she was too, actually.
Right. Because
Why wouldn't he then return the favor and make her live forever?
aging,
Wait, she really wasn't, though?
No, because you saw that when, obviously speeding forward, she runs in to finish the ritual that she was summoning the Whispered One.
Yeah.
And she eventually gets stabbed in the throat. Where Silas probably wouldn't have died like that easy.
Well, we don't know she's not a vampire.
No, but I assumed because we needed the sun to kill Silas, because Grog hit him in the
Okay.
abdomen with the axe.
I didn't even give it a second thought.
I was just reading a lot into it.
I didn't
because
give it a second thought, actually.
If
so.
I was, had a married to somebody, I would want them to be a vampire as well. So we're, equally.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, and they fed on Cassandra like she was just a meat puppet.
Yeah, that was kind of...
Yeah, she had all these marks on her. I'm like, all right, okay. Is this like a Scanlan thing where there's a three, one's getting nibbled on up here and one's getting nibbled on somewhere else? It's,
It probably was.
right. At one point.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, I should.
You're right.
I should have had a writing.
You're
part in
right.
this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But
Your search history must be lit.
and then the show took a turn. The Briarwoods are done. We solved that.
The real villain.
The Ziggurats down there with the orb still rolling around. But then the true villain that we met in episode 3
Yeah.
when at the dinner party. Percy. And eventually we found out he was
I
his
like that
demon.
curveball where it was like the real villain is
Yep.
the demon. He
The demon that's
basically,
inside of you.
and it was animated well.
Yep. He was cool.
He was cool as shit.
Like, I thought every scene you had him, like, he was like, and when they were doing that transition between Percy and the demon, and it would, like, real quick, and he'd, like, turn, and it was, well, we can't kill the demon because that would cause us to kill Percy, but Pike discovered that he was possessed.
He was the only one that could do it.
Yeah, and he was trying. He was going to just blow his own head off.
The demon really wasn't out to get any of them either. It just was like, please don't get in my way.
A vengeance demon.
Yeah,
He
don't
wants souls.
get in my way. I don't want yours. I want their souls.
yeah, he
but if
had
I
a
have
claim
to eat
to
yours, I'll eat yours too.
Yeah, he had
and
a
that's what
claim
the
number.
fight at the end was. But I thought it was a pretty cool subversion of like what you thought the end villain was
Yep.
going to be.
What was like another curveball? Because in the beginning we thought it was like, oh, dragons, a normal quest, and then vampires come in. That's the true focus.
Well, then we end. The teaser at the end is more dragons.
More dragons.
And that orb that just...
Yeah, I think that'll come back eventually.
yeah.
What
What makes you think that?
Well,
when a man was ripped into a black hole into the center
right,
of it.
they took a point of time.
We've had
to
our
do
guards
that.
look, and it does not seem to be dangerous.
And she's
Sure.
keep her in. It's like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
We're good. Oh, we sent a holy man down there. Does he come back? Excuse me. Where is he?
So, guys, that was season 1 of The Legend of Vox Machina.
Oh, and it hit me right here.
And then, as always, we're going to do a review of
Yep.
it in our next video.
Get real thoughts and feelings.
So make sure you come back to that. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.